Start.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, I was doing her voice, which is manly. Hello.
It's a girl.
We are going to do a horror movie convention haul
Oh yeah.
because we got a lot of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Felicia got more stuff. I had more stuff, but then I had to give it to Felicia because it didn't work out for me. So I'm going to go first because I am greedy. Okay. First, I got this. It is a necklace, and it's this little skull, and it's like a purpley kind of crackle thing. It's pretty awesome. Oh, look. Check that out. Thor nails. How do you feel about that?
Thor.
Yeah, they're like Thor colors.
Like Captain America.
He doesn't have any gold. Next I got a lot of jewelry while we were there. I got these little barrette things. They're pretty awesome. They have little skeleton ladies who still have hair, surprisingly.
I didn't get any barrettes because I don't have any hair.
Wah, wah, wah.
Chihuahua wants out.
Oh, bye Chihuahua.
Come on.
I got two. I'm not even on camera. I got 2 magnets.
I thought those were pins.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear them on my jean jacket.
I would've.
Whatever. Well, I like the magnets. So these are my 2 favorite people from horror films. Vincent Price is awesome. Did you know he was in Edward Scissorhands?
Yes.
Oh. And Michael Myers. He is my favorite. Awesome. I one time ran up and hugged a Michael Myers at a haunted house. True to form, he didn't say anything, so
I would have called 911
if you were Michael Myers.
If I was the guy playing Michael Myers and somebody ran up and hugged me.
Well, it happens. So,
It's not staying.
I got these gloves, and they're the fingerless gloves. It's kind of cool because they have the skeleton thing on the back. That looks nice.
It stayed.
She's growing hair, everybody. And then they got these little, I don't know if you could see it, but they're like little grippy things. They're called, it says work gloves on them. I don't know. Apparently I'm going to lift some things with these. And the last thing I got, I'm a huge fan of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies and the originals. Yeah, we know. I'm not going to make fun of all of your stuff.
Oh, my
Every time I talk about Rob Zombie movies, she just has to voice her opinion about them. But I love them. And I got this poster, and it is signed by Tyler Mane, who played Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, and Scout Taylor Compton, who played Laurie Strode. And she was so nice. She offered me her breakfast, her muffins. As she was signing this, she had muffins, and she was like, "Are you hungry? Do you want one of my muffins?" And she was really nice. I met her twice, actually. First I got a picture the first day, and then the second day I went back because I bought this, and I had to have her sign it. That's all well, no. I got these awesome earrings. You see them?
Oh wait, let me show you the other one.
Yeah, there's a pair missing. Why don't you show them? Yeah, nice. I bought these, and then I sent a picture to Felicia, and I was like, "Look at these awesome earrings," and she's like, "Those are awesome." And I was like, "Do you want me to get you the set?" And she's like, "No, that's okay." And yeah, put a pair in. I told her I would share with her, so she put a pair in. I put a pair in. I slept in them. I woke up, and this happened. And I don't know if you can see it, but it like annihilated my ears. So yeah, and this is a week later.
They're swollen.
By the way, They're not swollen. It's just
They look it. It looks like
they're
the
just
outline.
fat.
Oh, shut up. It looks like she has an outline of one of these in her ear. That's what it
I
looks like.
do actually, yeah. So yeah, that wasn't fun.
I actually had these ones.
So I had to
on.
give them to Felicia. Is the moral of that story?
I had the white ones on. I just put the purple ones on. Maybe I should have left the white ones in. Should I have left the white ones in?
Oh, I thought you had the black ones in.
Should I put the white ones
like
back
them.
in?
No.
How much did you pay for those?
$14.
$14, people. Honestly, after she bought those and I saw them, I thought in the back of my mind, why did she buy those? Because they're going to make her ears all funky.
I didn't think so because it's this nice Loungefly brand, which I've bought stuff from before. And I mean, they're like, they feel like they have like enamel or I don't know. I thought it would be fine, and it clearly wasn't.
The hypoallergenic wasn't working for her this time. Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's my turn. If you guys watched the vlog video, you know I had my picture taken with who? What's the guy's name?
Norman Reedus.
From The Walking Dead.
Or
You wanna know?
as the kid that I got the t-shirt from said, my mom's all starry-eyed for Norm Reedum.
Norm Reedum.
He was only like 12, but he was adorable.
It was so cool. So let me tell you how this happened. I was walking. I just got to the hotel. Tyson and I were walking up to the front door, and I just happened to look over, and there he is outside smoking a cigarette. And I was like, holy crap. And I go, Tyson, that's the guy from The Walking Dead, the hillbilly guy.
That is how everybody is. Daryl Dixon.
Daryl Dixon. But, I mean, that's how he is. He's like the guy who walks around with cut off ears and squirrels hanging from a line. That's him. So we go inside, and I'm like kind of...
cut off ears?
Yeah. Sorry. She hasn't seen all of them yet, and I don't want to ruin it for her. But anyway, so we go inside, and there's like two really massively long lines. And I'm just like kind of shaking because I just saw this guy from TV. And I just get into the first line that I walk into, not knowing that that was actually the line to get a picture and an autograph from Norman Reedus. The other line was to get into the convention. So anyway, I'm standing there, and I'm kind of shaking, and I call her, and I told her what just happened. And she's like, oh my God, get your ass out there and get a picture with him or get his autograph. And I'm like, okay. So I'm standing like all nervous, and I had to work up the nerve to go out there and ask him for a picture. And at first, and we still don't know who that guy was that was with him. I think he's on TV, but I'm not sure. If you watch the vlog, you'll see there was a guy next to him. But anyway, I don't know who he is.
Some super douche.
Yeah, that's what I said in the video too, that he was kind of being a DB. Because I walked up and I was like, holy cow, I'm like, I had my Walking Dead t-shirt on. I'm like, can I get a picture with you, please? And Norman didn't even speak. The other guy was like, you know, we just turned like 10 people down. I'm sorry. He goes, I only took a picture with that girl because I knew her. And I was like, all right, well, that's cool. So I turned around to start walking away, and Norman Reedus comes up behind me and puts his arm around me, and he's like, it's all right. It's cool. We can do this. And then I got a picture with him. I was shaking so bad. I was still shaking when she got there, and that was like 20 minutes later.
If I would, never mind.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, he was just standing right there. So anyway, that's how my day started when I got there. I just got there, and that happened in the first 10 minutes. So we go in. What?
And it's gone.
Maybe not. So anyway, I got some signed pictures, and I'll show you the one. This is the one that I actually paid for, and I was so excited because I love Adrienne Barbeau. She's, The Fog and Creepshow, and did you hear that?
Chihuahua has asthma. I've just been told.
She's out there
Anna
doing
just
her
witnessed
thing. But Escape from New York, and I adore Adrienne Barbeau. So I was lucky enough to get a signed autograph or a signed picture of her, and I paid for this. It was $20, but she was still a very sweet person, and I was just so excited to meet her. I got a picture with her, and
she looks exactly the same.
She does, and I talked to her, and there were people in line behind me, and she took the time to talk to me, which I thought was really awesome.
Take my stuff.
I know. Like, I could wear those. I don't have any hair.
Whatever.
And then I went down the line a little bit, and the cast from Day of the Dead was there. George Romero's Day of the Dead. And so I was like, oh my God, look, I can't believe it. And at that point, I still thought that Tom Savini was at the convention. I later found out he wasn't. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I would love to get their autographs, but I'm holding out for Tom Savini. But I ended up getting him anyway. And for those of you that like Day of the Dead, I got this dude's signature, Miguel, and he actually made this out to me and Tyson. But we got his
Felicia's
autograph.
gonna cross off Tyson's name with a Sharpie later.
I am. And then I got Laurie Cardill's picture and her autograph. And look who's in the background if you've ever seen Day of the Dead. I love this movie. I like horror movies and B movies and classic movies. I don't like those new kind of movies.
I like old movies. Have you seen, like, House on Haunted Hill and...
The black and white, yes.
Yeah.
And the new one. And part 2. I own all of them.
Okay.
But I got...
Part
I was
2.
just going to say, yeah, there's a house on...
I know that there is.
She
I
hasn't
just
seen
don't think that it's good.
And then also, Laurie Cardill, she gave me her book. She talked to me for like 20 minutes. There was nobody else in line. It was just me. And so we started talking.
Check out those bangs.
Everybody's bangs were like that. My mom's picture.
No, but check them out really close. They're
yeah,
so
they're
uneven.
Yeah, I swear everybody's bangs were like that. My mom, I've seen pictures of my mom, and her bangs are like all crooked, like
I
a
cut my
jagged
bangs
fence.
like shorter than this the one time. It was
Oh
bad.
my God, that's terrible. But she gave me her book, and she signed the inside as well. Because we started talking, and I told her about the cancer stuff and all that. And I think she felt bad for me, which is why I ended up getting this. And then the guy, this guy that was next to her, he was listening to me talk. It was like, if you watch the video, I said the word awesome about 100 times.
You did.
Because it was awesome. Oh, and Sarah got this for me. I still have to pay her back for this. But I got this, it glows in the dark. It scared the crap out of me.
Really?
Yeah. I got this bracelet.
Sorry.
I haven't taken it off since she brought it to me. It's been on my wrist. And also, I got this t-shirt. These were only $5, and these are from... This doesn't glow in the dark.
It doesn't? It looks
No.
like it would.
This is from
So
besthorrormovies.com. It was $5. And at first, I mean, you can see the people on the inside. I didn't realize it was actually a skull. Isn't that cool?
You didn't realize that at
Not
first?
at first, no.
Huh.
All I saw was the people. And then I still have to pay Sarah for this too. She picked this up for me the second day because I was only there one day.
This is an interesting story. Go ahead. Hold it up.
You
I
tell
gotta
the story.
Yeah.
Look at how cool!
Okay, so what happened was Felicia
Oh.
told me that there was a gray shirt with a zombie on it that said zombie. And so I go up to the desk, and this is the kid who called Norman Reedus Norm Reedum, and he was just adorable. And so I was like, well, that must be the one that she means. It has gray on it, but it's not gray. So I buy it, whatever, and I text her a picture. There was a delay with the picture. So then I was like, wait, let me go back. So I go back and I see this shirt, and it's white, but it has gray like all over it, so it kind of looks gray. And it was kind of an ugly sketch of a zombie, and it said zombie like vertically. And I was like, oh no, that must be the one she means. So I exchange it, and the kid was like so nice. He's like, oh, that's no problem. And so that one was only $10, that one was $20. So like he gives me $10 back, whatever. So I sent her a picture. I was like, or this one. And so I get it, whatever. She texts me back, and she was like, yeah, that's the one. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then, so I was like, oh, okay, I got the right one. And then she texts me like 2 seconds later, and she's like, no, not the sketch one. And I was like, oh my God. So I call her, and then we figured it out. I had to go back to the kid's table, and he kind of looked at me like a crazy, but he's like, no, that's okay, and whatever. And yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the delay thing really stunk. But I would have sworn the day before these were...
Maybe they had a gray one.
Yeah, maybe. Like, these were a dark gray. That's why I said gray with the zombie on it. And then after I said that, I was like, God, I hope she doesn't think I mean the white t-shirt with the sketch on it. And then she sent me that picture, and I was like, no! I'm standing in my kitchen trying to text as fast as I can, because I'm like, God, I hope she doesn't buy that one. And she did. I found out later. because I got the picture of this one, and then she sent me the white one, but I got the picture of this one first, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
Luckily, I didn't pay with my credit card. I paid with cash.
Oh, that would have sucked, because I would have had 2 t-shirts.
Yeah, I would have had to, like... Well, and it was funny because I asked the kid, I was like, can I pay with a credit card? Because a lot of the booths were accepting them, but, like, not everybody had a sign.
Not the day I was there, because I would have walked out of that joint with about $300
They were, they just
worth
didn't
of
have a
stuff.
sign, and you just didn't know.
Yeah.
So I asked the kid, but that's when he told me that his mom was chasing after Norm Reedham. And, but I guess that, okay, maybe you guys have seen this, but all these people were taking credit cards with their iPhones. It was an app called, like, it wasn't Settle Up, but it was something like that. And they would type in your number into their cell phone, into this app or whatever, and then they would hand the cell phone to you, and you would have to sign your signature with your finger. And
that's pretty
then,
cool.
Yeah. And then I got like a text message receipt for this necklace. Gigi sold me that. It was like, Gigi said, you know, you bought this from Gigi. Like, okay, that's fine. About the glow in the dark thing. Did you just turn the light off and then you saw it?
No, I went to bed. I got into bed and it's pitch black in my room. So I get into bed and I crawl in from the end of my bed because my side of the bed is against the wall. So when my husband goes to bed before me, I have to crawl in from the foot end of the bed. So I'm crawling in and I turn, I like flip and I turn and my arm comes up and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And I like woke him up. And then I realized that I was glowing in the dark. So every night I play with it when I first get in bed.
That, you gotta hold it up to that light because then when it's dark, it'll really glow. Do you know that trick?
I know how to do it.
So you're like, I know how to do it. So I have a funny story about glow in the dark too. My brother got me an Avatar t-shirt. Bless his little heart. I don't know why he got that because I didn't. Whoa. Whoa.
Can you see it? Because I can see it. See?
Oh,
Zombie?
that part glows.
Strong. Isn't that awesome?
I thought the whole bracelet. Okay, that was creeped me out. So my brother bought me this t-shirt and I didn't know that any part of it glowed in the dark. Is that how you would say it?
New brush.
Stop! And so I was wearing it and to bed and I turned the light off and all of a sudden I see eyes. Like the eyes of the Avatar thing were the only thing that glowed. And I was like, like, oh God, that terrified me.
That would terrify me.
I'm like, where the hell? I think I actually didn't even see it on my chest. I saw it in the reflection of the mirror and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I can relate.
What is happening with those?
These are for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I can put a clip in my hair and it stays. Except for I can't put Sarah's clips in my hair yet. Otherwise I would.
Are these sticky?
No,
Okay.
they're not bad. Alright, so we should go now. It's 20 freaking minutes long.
Okay.
Alright, everybody. Adios. Thank you for watching and sharing with us. Are you going to say goodbye? She's pouting because of the earrings.
I am.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
I'm pouting because I have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh,
Barf.
that sucks.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye.